This is breaking news. President Trump says the United States will take over the Gaza Strip. He implied that it would turn ultimately into an international piece of land, indicating that all Palestinians would be displaced from Gaza and then resettled in other countries like Egypt and Jordan. Now, the Egyptians and the Jordanians have multiple times rejected this idea, but this was the clearest that President Trump has been since he started talking about Gaza in what his plans are in supporting the Israelis moving forward for what appears to be an idea to take Gaza from the Palestinians and give it to the Americans. All of this, again, is just coming in right now following remarks from President Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu at a joint press conference at the White House. And it raises massive questions about the possibility of American troops operating inside Gaza. It raises questions about what will happen to Palestinians. And it also raises huge questions about the current ceasefire agreement that is supposed to see the remaining hostages released from Gaza. There are dozens of living hostages inside the Gaza Strip right now being held by Hamas, the group that is currently in control of Gaza. And it would not be surprising if tomorrow Hamas threatens to step back from the current agreement or puts more pressure at the negotiating table. But the timing of these remarks is very significant, remembering that these hostages remain in Hamas captivity, and Palestinians being removed from Gaza has been a red line, not only for Hamas, but for regional countries, including Egypt, Jordan, and others, as it relates to the Palestinian people there.
Thank you very much. The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it, too. We'll own it and be responsible for dismantling all of the dangerous unexploded bombs and other weapons on the site, level the site and get rid of the destroyed buildings, level it out, create an economic development that will supply unlimited numbers of jobs and housing for the people of the area. I do see a long-term ownership position, and I see it bringing great stability to that part of the Middle East and maybe the entire Middle East.
President Trump is taking it to a much higher level. He sees a different future for that piece of land that has been the focus of so much terrorism, so many attacks against us, so many trials and so many tribulations. He has a different idea. And I think it's worth paying attention to this. We're talking about it. He's exploring it with his people, with his staff. I think it's something that could change history.